What's up, everyone? Today we have these. These are the JDS Labs Atom Amp Plus and Atom DAC Plus. Commonly referred to as the JDS Atom Stack because they're stacked on top of each other when it's like fully assembled, when they're put together. So the amp does the amplification. I'm not sure which is which, actually. It doesn't say. It only says JDS Labs, Sound is Science, and I guess they're where it's built or something, or their headquarters, I don't know. We'll find out which one is which. Oh, wait, this one's the amp. Okay, so this one is the amp. So here's the volume knob. Gain switch, I guess low gain is out, high gain is in. And you can change the input. Not sure what in means, not sure what out means. We'll have to read the manual on that. Okay, so it labels how many volts it needs for power. And I believe this one is the DAC. Oh yeah, did I mention what a DAC does? It converts a digital signal, for example USB, which is what I'll be using, into an analog signal, which is what the amp will receive. Is it sitting correctly? No, it's because I'm pressing on it. Because I have bought a few things in the past where the rubber feet on the bottom just don't sit properly when you tap one corner of it. So what goes on top usually? The amp or the DAC? We'll have to kind of experiment around with that because it's my first time owning a multi-piece setup. Or I've seen some people put them side by side, but that takes up a lot of space on a desk. That's why they call it a stack, because they're stacked on top of each other. The build is entirely plastic, even though it may look just a little bit like an aluminum build. No, it's completely plastic. So as far as I can tell, like everywhere, every part of it, even the volume knob, all the buttons are plastic. The headphone jack is plastic. Okay, but how do we connect them together? I bet they include, do they include cables? No, they include an on-off switch for the power supply, and they include a USB cable. Okay, well, you already saw it there. That's the cable I bought. Okay, so here's a cable. It's just a USB A to B cable, like the printer cable. Okay, didn't know they included it, but I bought my own anyway. I probably won't be using the on-off switch anyway, just leave the thing on. I can't be bothered to keep turning it on and off. Okay, so this one's 5 feet. On their website, it says recommends like 6 feet and under or something. So that means this cable isn't even as tall as I am. Isn't even as long as I am tall. Okay. So here they are. These are supposed to be really nice RCA cables. And I bought them also because they're only half a foot long. Here it is. Links to these will be in the description below. There it is. I bought the amp and DAC on Amazon, on their own website, JDS Labs. I bought the USB cable, which I'll also include as a link on Amazon, along with the RCAs. I don't know, we'll try putting the amp on top first. So RCA in. I guess black goes to white. And then red, of course, goes to red. Common sense. Connect it. Hope it sits nicely. Oh, it shifts it slightly to the side. Maybe I need to bend it just a little bit so that they sit nicely. I know you shouldn't bend the cables too far, or I don't know, something bad might happen to it. But yeah, they're a little too stiff for what I need. I was thinking I'm gonna put some black tape on the side to hold it together. Just hold it together. Oh, it also has a it also has a audio out, so you can use the amp as a I guess, I don't know. Can you use it as a volume control? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I won't untie this yet because I won't be using it anyway. This switch really reminds me of something. It reminds me of a lamp I had before. Okay, so here are the two power bricks. They're included for free, even though they appear separately in the order. This one's which one's this? Power adapter. Output 16 volts. So this one goes to the amp. You can tell on the back what power requirements they have. A little weird with those cables, just say. And then here's the 15 volt one. That's a really big wall wart power supply. I would get a power strip with horizontal plugs to plug this thing in. Okay, so they're different. I have to remember what goes to what. The bigger one to the amp and the smaller one to the DAC. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in my laptop and I'll show you what what audio qualities, resolutions that the DAC can do, converting from USB 2.0. Okay. I think it should be fine just plugging it in. Okay, let me put this on my desk and we'll see. Yeah, it's actually pretty heavy. Okay, so I got the DAC amp hooked up together. Yes, I did put some tape on it, but it's black, it's electrical tape, so it kind of blends right in. So here's the amp and DAC that I've been using for quite a while. It just connects through USB, and it splits into a mic and headphone output, but that's no more. I can finally attach the big 1/4-inch plug onto this headphone and plug it in here. I've turned down the volume. I don't know what's high gain and low gain. I think when the knob is out, it is low gain, and when it's in, it's high. I'll probably have to pull up a PDF manual of this. Actually, as a matter of fact, I should, but not before we check out the audio resolution. So, right. Yes, I still use control panel. Here it is. Playback. Here it is. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's zoom in on it. There it is. It says, let me tilt the screen back. JDS Labs Atom DAC Plus. That is exactly what I want. Properties. Nah, let's name it appropriately. And that does not look like that. Now that's better. That looks better. Okay. So it can go, oh wow. It didn't say that in the description. It did not say that in the description. It can go all the way to 384,000. Although I have gone up to, I have another amp DAC I used to own, the FIO K5 Pro, and it could go higher than that, to 768, I think. And when I plugged in my Mac and started playing audio from that at that resolution, it started to I'm not sure how to describe it, clipped. The audio kept making some clicking noises, I think, when played through the headphones, right? And then, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I remember. 768. I don't own that thing anymore. Sold it a while ago because I thought I was gonna get something like that soon, but nope. Turns out 6 months has passed. Now I finally have it. Okay. But yes, it did have some issues. I'm going to plug in my Mac, which seems to support audio qualities higher than 384, because it wouldn't recognize anything above this for the FIO amp. So I'm going to see if we can go even higher than that by plugging it into a MacBook. I have one off to the side over there. I just don't use it right now. I'm just not using it at the moment. Oh yeah, they always said to leave a DAC volume at 100 because you're going to be controlling with the amp anyway. The thing at the top. General, yeah, we just called that. I think it'll be different if you use a Mac to control this. Actually, we should check it out on Mac. Oh, okay, I fell down. I'll have to go fish up the USB cable. Yep, we're gonna use my MacBook Pro 2019 to try it. Alright, I'll need my adapter because it's Mac, so I need this USB-C adapter. I know because all the music I have is not at any resolution close to it. It's all like, I don't know, 48,000, 44,000, 41,000, I don't know. It just ain't amazing. So audio MIDI setup, there it is. Okay, so max really is 384 because I know for a fact MacBooks or Macs in general can see resolutions up to 768. Okay, that's cool. 32-bit, obviously, compared to the built-in speakers, which I have not maxed out the quality for some reason. I know it doesn't make much of a difference. It only maxes at 96. Okay, cool. Head back to Windows because it can support it, and I prefer Windows. Let's close that up. All right, so I'm gonna check out the manual. I'll get back to you in a second so I can see if that is low or high, because I can't tell. There's nothing that says, because this one says if it's pushed in, it's optical, but pushed out is USB, right? This one has nothing. It has nothing to tell you what it is. Well, I'm gonna have to search up the manual for that. According to their online manual, it says, okay, unpressed for the input knob is low gain. When it's pressed, it's high gain when using the RCA output. The volume knob adjusts RCA output, setting gain. Okay, I thought that said source. Oh, okay. Connectivity. Atom Amp Plus provides two inputs. Press the input button inwards to listen via the 3.5 millimeter. Oh yeah, did I mention? Look on the back, there's also a 3.5 in, so maybe you can just hook up your smartphone to use with your headphones that need amplification, because I know for a fact that Lightning to 3.5 cannot support high impedance headphones. Speaking of high impedance, I know they don't appear in this video because they haven't arrived yet. I got a pair of HD6XXs. Those will be in a video either before or after this. Probably after, I don't know. But if it's past the date for both of them, it's probably out on my channel already. I don't know. So yeah, if input is pushed in, you're using 3.5. Pushed out, you're using RCA. Gain. When the button's unpressed, outward position, Atom Amp Plus is set to low gain. So we're gonna start with low gain, because these are Samsung SR850s. They're only 32 ohms. That would Those are actually very low numbers for headphones, what's it called? Impedance in ohms. I've had pairs of headphones that go up to 300 ohms, which is a lot. There are some that go higher, 600. But yeah, for now, I have a 32 ohm headphone. Better ones are coming soon. So I will take a listen to this with these headphones. You know, maybe I'll wait till the 6XXs come, and then I'll take a listen with those as well before I say anything about this. So yeah, I will keep listening until those come, then continue listening, and then say my thoughts about it. So those will be up in just a second. Okay, as you can probably tell, what you're looking at is the Atom Stack with the Atom amp, Atom DAC all above. These wires, everything here, and the headphones, in case you're interested, that are connected to it are the HD6XX, and well, here's my thoughts about it. When connected to specific headphones, they do sound better, such as my HD6XX. It doesn't sound as good when hooked up directly to my laptop, but there isn't as big of a difference when hooked up to other headphones. For example, my SR850s. Well, not as big as I can notice. Maybe you could notice a bigger difference. You just gotta buy it and try it out yourself. So anyway, it isn't a magical box that makes any headphone sound better. It really depends on a lot of factors, including power requirements, the characteristics of the headphones, stuff like that. I'm no expert, that's just what I think. So, there you go. Hope you found this enjoyable, sort of, and slightly informative. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, I added tape to it. Hopefully that fixes it, or I might have to do a super glue mod, as well as the tape mod, to keep this thing in place. Yeah, it's a cool design, but it's probably not that functional. Do I really want to keep these weights? Well, they're pretty stuck on there, so yeah, I guess I will. Because after seeing those, it feels and looks much cheaper than it really is. I think it's $100 for this thing. Alright, that's reattached. The connections for the RCA out look pretty strong. I thought that would be a point of failure. Well, maybe not yet, but alright. Now we can put this back. Put the screws back. Really, all the screws are just hidden beneath the rubber feet, which I have saved, thankfully. I could just put on some like 3M electronics in replacement of those. They have circular ones in case those feet ever do go bad after accidentally pressing that in a lot of times. Just a suggestion, they really should make that, either get rid of that design of the circular light or fix it so that you can't press it in. I'll be sure to include this part in the video. By the way, if you're interested, the screws are Torx T10. Alright. Let me reapply those. I only do 2 at a time. Strangely enough, the front ones are raised a little bit compared to the rear feet. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Got the other 2. Replace those. Alright, it's repaired. I added tape. If it ever happens again, I have to add super glue. forgot one thing, but that can be put back at any time. And there's another problem. It won't come back out now. Anyway, I'll fix this off camera. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.